Good morning, everyone. My name is Dixa. Today I am presenting our research on statistical analysis in annual growth rate of expenditure component of GDP. Gross domestic product (GDP) is a total value of all final goods and services produced in a country. It is an important indicator of economic performance. GDP can be measured using a uh, three approaches, but but in our study, we focus on the expenditure approaches, which includes consumptions, investment, government spending. We also distinguish between current price GDP, यानी कि nominal GDP, and it include inflections, and second, constant price GDP for real GDP in exclude inflections. Um, for final five objectives, the main objectives for our study are to analyze GDP and its component from 2011 to 2025. Second, to study relationship uh, using a correlation analysis to examine trend using time series method to build a regression model for a GDP predictions to compare current versus constant price GDP using a PAT test and to apply PCA for dimensionality reductions and to forecast future GDP using ARIMA model. Final है final methodology. We use following statistical techniques: correlation analysis to check relationship, to multiplicity to detect dependency to among variables, and parity test to compare to GDP types, and finally Dickey-Puller test to check the stationarity, ARIMA model for forecasting, and multiple regression for predictions. For analysis of result. GDP at current price so high fluctuation due to inflation. GDP as constant price is more stable and or stable and reflects the real growth. Trend analysis. Both GDP types have an upward trend. Current GDP increase faster due to inflections. Current GDP increase faster due to inflections and constant GDP show true economic growth. Regression. Time has a positive and significant effect. High R-square value indicates strong model fits. Principal component to analysis for current data. PC1 explains to 85% variations, PC1 plus PC2. Both component to explain 93% variations for constant data. PC1 explains 67% variations and PC1 and PC2. Both components explain 83% variation. Finally, final principal component analysis conclusion. Most information is captured by a single common growth vector and multiplication is reduced. Time series forecasting. Finally, Dickey-Puller test to check stationarity or not. Test statistic is equal to minus 2.37 and p value here 0.3035. Data is suitable for ARIMA modeling. Forecasting 2026 to 2030. GDP shows a steady increasing trend to future forecasting 5 years. And time series forecasting conclusion and interpretations. Growth will continue steadily. Short-term forecasting are reliable. Long-term forecasts have uncertainty. Pair t-test. T-test value is equal to 4.5292. P value is equal to 0.005226. Since P less than 0.05, there is a significant difference between current and constant GDP. Main difference is so current GDP is always too higher due to inflation. And finally conclude that current GDP is affected by inflation and so fluctuations. GDP shows a consistent upward growth trend. PCA shows most variation explained by one factor. Pair test confirms significant difference and to ARIMA forecasting predicts steady state Future growth finally concludes that constant price GDP is more reliable for real economic analysis and policy decisions. Thank you.